Videos calling.
Successfully taking over the parade now.
Did I?
We are back in Whitman! By the center! Whitman!
May I request that we all speak?
Take space. Use your right. Come early, right? Wole. Killers man flag, wole. Take space.
Now, the parade is completed. We can now officially commence. To commence this program, I'd like to first request that the representative of service chiefs in Lagos State should take the general salute in that sequential order. I have all the sense of responsibility to invite the representative of the Commander 9 Brigade, the person of Lieutenant Colonel A. Akeleye, to please mount the podium for the general salute. Commander. Thank you very much, sir. The commander can take this seat. I'd like to also humbly request the representative of the Director of Department of State Services to please take the general salute. Director Tayo Daramola, who is presenting the Director of Department of State Services. Thank you. You can take your seat, sir. Thank you very much. You're most welcome. I'd like to also invite the representative of the Commandant, NBC SCDC, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, ably represented by the Deputy Corps Commandant for Larun Kayode. You're most welcome, sir. Please take the general salute. Thank you very much, sir. At this point in time, as directed, I'd like to invite all heads of law enforcement agencies in Lagos State to please mount the podium at the same time. We may wish to just stay in front of the enzymes to the reviewing officer there and take the salute at the same time. Representative of the LASMA, the General Manager of LASMA, President of the VIS, the Naval Safety Corps, the Kailajes, in front here, sir, in front here, sir, in front of the reviewing officer here, sir. The representative of all law enforcement, LASMA, LASPA, CBD, you're doing them, huh? The general salute at the same time. These are people who are assisting the governor in making Lagos State work. We have the general manager represented, general manager of LASMA, the general manager of Lagos Safety Corps, director of VIS, the corps marshal of the Kailajes, the general manager of CBD, LASWA, and LASPA. General salute, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. You may wish to take your seat now. And now, with all sense of ability, I invite the Director General, Lagos State Law Enforcement Training Institute, Barrister Mrs. Abiola Adewumi Adeyinka, to also take the general salute at the podium. That is the Amazon of Lagos State. I don't want to call her lady, she's a man in trousers who is in charge of the institute that trains all the law enforcement agencies in Lagos State. The general salute for the DG. Thank you.
General salute! Present! Salute!
Thank you very much. The Caribbean can be at ease now. There is a ministry that supervises the activities of Lexit. That is the Ministry of Justice in Lagos State. I'd like to invite the representative of the Honorable Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General, Mr. Lawak Pedro San, who is being represented by Mr. Ahmed. Thank you very much, sir. You may wish to mark the podium to take the General salute, sir. The Permanent Secretary and Solicitor General of Lagos State is representing the Commissioner for Justice of Lagos State. That is the Permanent Secretary and Solicitor General of Lagos State. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much. I know of 3 offices in Lagos State held by civil servant that has general. I know about Accountant General, I know about Solicitor General, and I know about Tutor General. But there's only one General, Surveyor General. But the only General that is General to us is the Solicitor General. You're welcome, sir. As we await the arrival of the man of the moment, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Workable, Mr. Sellable, Mr. Administrator, and Administrator by excellence, I'd like to further remind us that what we are witnessing is the passing out parade for law enforcement officers of Lagos State. This activity is more like an icing on the cake of Lexit.
You are live.
is completed now, Mr. Governor shall man the podium. He will man the podium where the commander will then ask for permission to continue with the rest of the parade. The governor is ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Training and Establishment, Mr. Afolabi Tayo. The parade commander is about to ask for permission to continue with the rest of the parade.
After your inspection, sir, may I have your permission to parade with the rest of the parade, sir? Thank you, sir.
The governor has just expressly granted the permission. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Mr. Governor, may we should take your seat, sir?
From 2 rounds! We form 3 rounds! 3 rounds! Form! Sir! Let's go!
So now the commander will put the parade at ease while we introduce the special guests that we have here. Okay. With all sense of humility, on behalf of the Director General of Lagos State Law Enforcement Family, Barrister Mrs. Abiola Adeyinka, I'd like to welcome the Governor of Lagos State, represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Establishment and Training, Mr. Folabi Tayo. I also welcome the representative of the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, who has been represented by the Permanent Secretary and Solicitor General of Lagos State. I welcome the representative of the service chiefs here, representative of all the heads of law enforcement agencies in Lagos State, very senior officers of Lagos State government, very senior officers of the Lagos State Law Enforcement Family, the Director of Administration and Human Resources, LETIT, and all the management staff, the commandants of the institutes, Alaj Maruf Ebiti. Once again, you are welcome to this passing out parade. I'd like to now invite the Director General of Lagos State Law Enforcement Family for the welcome address. Barrister Mrs. Abiola Adeyinka for his welcome address.
Good morning, officers. Good morning, sir. Mr. Governor. Good morning, my dears. Good morning, all the officers. You're welcome. It is with great pleasure that I welcome everyone to this passing out parade, and I want to first welcome Mr. Governor, Mr. Senator, Mr. Okebo, represented by the Honorable Commissioner of Staff and Training, Mr. Fola and your time. You are welcome, sir.
Hello.
My Honorable Attorney General, Commissioner for Justice, ably represented by my SGS and PS, Mr. Hamid, you're welcome, sir. I welcome the Commander of the 9th Brigade, represented by the Lieutenant Colonel Akin Lane. You're welcome, sir. I welcome the Director of State Service, the Director, Daramola. Sorry, I didn't get the first name. The Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense, ably represented by the Deputy Commissioner Folahami. You're welcome. I want to welcome all the head of agencies ably represented. You're all welcome. I welcome all the directors from all the ministries and especially my core ministry, the Ministry of Justice. You're all welcome, all my directors. And it is with great pleasure that I want to welcome all the officers here on the personal parade for the state law enforcement officers, notably the neighborhood, LASMA, the KAI, BIS, CBD, LASWA, and LASPA, which indicates that the officers have completed their training. The skills and knowledge you have gained from these training sessions in fields such as traffic management, environmental management, neighborhood safety and security, and vehicle safety will significantly enhance your collective capacity to uphold the law and serve the community with the topmost integrity. As you embark on the next leg of your journey, remember the qualities that define our enforcement officers: the professionalism, your responsibility, and community partnership. We look forward to the good effect you will undoubtedly make in all your areas of spheres of life. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Also, I would like to encourage some officers who approach the training with a casual attitude to always take advantage of the opportunities provided, as this will serve as a promotion, and to remember that this step is intended to ensure you are always prepared and ready for the next stage of life. Because I always remember when all of you were for the training, some will just come in and say, well, we have just come for the training, and they'll do 1 day or 2 days out of the 3 days. But we make sure that if you are not there, if you come once, then you have not come for the training. That's why I said you come with casual attitude. Just remember that casual attitude to come for training is no longer accepted in it. William Shakespeare once said, I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks, and ever thanks. I would like to appreciate Mr. Governor for approving the development of the Lagos State Law Enforcement Institute Administrative Stroke Training Center, and this is where we are. This is the land that the governor approved, and the construction will start soon. I want to appreciate the governor for encouraging letting and supporting us all the way. As Marcel has put it, let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. I would like to thank Mr. Deputy Governor for his affection for this institute, which he displays whenever we convey our difficulties to him, and always all our approvals and submissions, he approves them. So finally, sir, Security and safety as one of the administrator's things agenda, which cut across all other things for their effective operations and your avowed belief in training and retraining of public servants, we solicit for an increase in the Institute's budgetary provision for training uniformed men to meet the complex situation that may arise due to the state's growing population. This last training was a bit low because of the inflation that it's growing in the society. So that's why we are asking for a budgetary increase, so that all the officers will be trained, because we have so many of them. And as we were going through the parade, I remember Mr. Governor said, are these people the ones that we trained? And I said, no, there are many, but these are the representatives. And we know that from there we'll get more increase, in that budget, because we need to train these officers for them to be able to stay on the roads, to secure the society, the citizens, and keep the roads free from traffic and from incidents. And I know you remember that when you look at it and think about it, you see that there's less criminal activities on the road now. You don't hear about the hijacking of cars or anything, because the neighborhood safety is there. The last mile is there 24/7 right now. So, and this, we need to train them there. Training more personnel will allow them to deal with existing difficulties, thereby building trust, which can lead to increased cooperation between officers and citizens, resulting in a safer environment. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to bear with us as we move forward with other aspects of the program and believe in the greatness of our Lagos State. We love Lagos State. Also, we expect our law enforcement officers to make significant contributions to the protection and safety of Lagosians. While applauding everyone present, I respectfully welcome and thank you all for joining us on this historic day. Please enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you very much, Naval Director General, Lagos State Law Enforcement Training Institute. Please, let's jam our hands together once again for the DG. The parade will now march past in slow and quick time. Thank you. May I request that all the media should please move out of the parade. May I humbly request that Mr. Governor should please mark the podium to take a salute from the four guards that has been mounted. Mr. Governor, sir. Please.
I have a permission to carry out the rest of the parade, sir. Thank you, sir. We make pass from slow to quickness. Division into columns. Get one leading right way. By the light. Slow march.
General Manager, Lagos State General Association.
The officer carrying the national flag is none other than Principal Traffic Superintendent 2, Olu Self-defense. President, Lagos State Public Service parade is about to change from slow march to quick march. We're experiencing a very fantastic parade. That's fantastic. Let's see how police men, it's almost as men, police and ship men. This rehearsal is just 2 minutes. As for what we are experiencing, it's just 3 minutes. Lagos State Law Enforcement family for this wonderful performance. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Governor, you may wish to take your seat, sir. You know you are the man of the moment, sir. We will continue to ask you to come and please clap for Mr. Governor. It's not easy to stand for that house. Mr. Governor is the most senior law enforcement family in the state.
Yes.
It is more than a general. Thank you. Our next program on the agenda is to take a keynote address by the Honorable Commissioner and the General of Lagos State, represented by the Solicitor General, Mr. Ahmed Uyeluga. We'll be taking the keynote address now by the Permanent Secretary and Solicitor General of Lagos State, who is representing the Attorney General and the Commissioner for Justice. Thank you very much, sir. Let's hand over the mic to the Honorable Commissioner to be represented. The Governor is speaking to the Solicitor General. Immediately after the keynote address, we shall be experiencing a display by the physical combat and self-defense training officers. The Honorable Commissioner may wish to man the podium, sir. I think Engineer Craig want to expose his Solicitor General. Okay, you are the podium, sir. Okay, I like sons very well. I like sons.
I don't need vitamin D. I have enough vitamin D. The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babangida Olu, even represented by the Commissioner for Establishment and Training, Mr. Afolabi Ayetayo, the DG Leti, Isabella Adenka, Commander 9 Brigade, Director SSS, Director, Commandant Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, all heads of agencies, directors in MOJ, training facilitators, graduating officers, gentlemen of the press, and I single out Mr. Adeyinka the first. You are most welcome. And behind every successful man, there must be a woman. Now men are after women. You are welcome. I'd also like to extend my felicitation to the trainees. I greet you. It's not easy to go through the rigorous training of Leti. I congratulate all of you, and I also welcome you to this occasion. The agencies under Leti or being supervised by Leti are Lagos State Lagos State Traffic Management Authority (LASMA), Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps (NSSC), Vehicle Inspection Services (VIS), Lagos State Parking Authority (LASPA), King Against Indiscipline, CAI, Lagos State Water Authority, Lagos State Water Authority (LASWA), and Central Business District (CBD). They are all law enforcement agents or agencies. The Ministry of Justice is for justice, so administration of justice, and to ensure that justice is done and also to be seen as being done, is to ensure under the King's agenda, Ministry of Justice is under security and governance. Security and governance. And there's no how you can govern without the instrumentalities of the law. And under democracy, rule of law is the bedrock, and you must uphold the rule of law. And the rule of law is a doctrine, is a well-known doctrine, emphasizing the supremacy of the law as administered by the law courts. We are all subject to the law and subject to the ground norm, which is the Constitution. So as law enforcement agents, last month, your role as a law enforcement agent is principally to ensure that there is free flow of traffic. And in the course of doing this job, because of your work, you interact with the citizens. You meet up with the citizens, you interact, and specifically, last month deals with a special segment of the society. And having said that, and having noticed that, it is your responsibility to deal with this set of individuals in line with the law. Apart from the commercial drivers, we also have private operators who are commuters who also operate within the traffic space of Lagos State. I am very confident that the training that you have received within the past year also has your role in the relationships between yourself and all the agencies. Blessing for the Ministry of Justice now to must ensure that the rights of the citizens are well protected as and other enabling laws. To protect the rights of the citizens, you must also act within the law. Your activities must be within the confines of the law. And as Ministry of Justice and also as supervisors ministries, in the course of your duties, the government has been able to incur certain unnecessary liabilities as a result of the activities of law enforcement agents. Hence, this institute was created to impact proper training on how to deal with the public, on how to reduce the contingent liability of government, and how to ensure that the rule of law is maintained. As for neighborhood safety corps, we are all witnessing the trend, the clamor for state policies. And as you are aware, all the governors of the 36 states have adopted state police as a policy. And they are procedure to ensure that each state of the federation has its own project. I'm sure the modalities have been worked out. And who will be one of the major members eventually for medical inspection services. Your job is auxiliary to that office. And also for Lagos State Parking Authority, the key again who enforces the environmental sanitation law and ensures that all the provisions of this law are adhered to. For last month, the safety of the waterways is also the primary consideration. We also to ensure that the citizens are well protected by the activities on the waterways. For Central Business District, Lagos is a commercial center. Is the economic hub of Nigeria as well as Africa in general for smooth business activities, for proper business environment. The CBD is empowered to ensure that the environment, the business environment is safe and effective. So all these places enormous responsibilities on you as law enforcement agents. I'm sure in the course of this training, you have been given proper training to ensure that these laws and to ensure that the essence of establishing all these agencies are achieved. We implore you to keep to the rules, also implement what you have learned in the past, and also to ensure that you go to Lagos to retrieve the government. I thank you once again for passing out. I thank everyone here present. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is a very serious speech by the Solicitor General of Lagos State. As we await the display and showcase by the self-defense training, I'd like to introduce the arrival of this important personality, Mrs. Ape Okpeyemi Douglas, the Provost Marshal of NASFAT. You're welcome. As well as CSP Olasupomi Okpe, he is the Ranger of NASFAT, the Senior Police Officer of NASFAT. Welcome, sir. I also would like to introduce the representative of the Commander Base Service Group 652, Sam Etna Nigerian FS, Flight Lieutenant MS Abu. You are most welcome. I'd like to introduce the following directors of the Ministry of Justice, Mr. Akiwa Shakinde, Mrs. Tumi Bojude, you're most welcome, Mrs. Taiwo Bonnie, Mrs. Taiwo Bonnie, how are you? You're most welcome, ma'am. My mother, my sister, Mrs. Kami Okusoya, you're most welcome, ma'am. Mr. Oduyebo, how about you for that? Mr. Shola Owolabi, you're most welcome. The display self-defense and physical combat team. We're going to be seeing part of the results of the Mr. Governor's efforts. Yep. Yep. Our personnel for the year because we won't be able to display everything for security reasons, but chief out of this 10 days was displayed because this initiative is geared towards the fact that during enforcement it is not all the time leather force will be applicable, and we discover that our officers in one way or the other get involved in some physical encounters during enforcement purposes. So in this case, we want to display one or two escaping tactics, and before then, we would like to showcase one of our next level gadgets, which is taser and stun gun. This term is used interchangeably. It's different between taser and stun gun. One, stun gun can only be fired with physical contact, but the taser can be fired at a distance. Now, are you ready? Shoot. The essence of this display is to show that when you are using your taser, there is rule of engagement, and the specification according to the global standard, it is 3 seconds per execution. You move, you don't overstay. Are you with me? Shoot. And that is that. Let's drop that. You don't have to do it. Now, the next demonstration. Are you ready now? Now, demo one. Sit it. Approach. This is one of the techniques that we display, and it went viral. It comes with different form of reactions. But I can tell you, we have pressure test over time.
Before this technique is displayed, when somebody holds a hanger,
sometimes in cause of enforcement, hand can help, and we train them between natural reaction and trained reaction. When they grab your hand, the natural reaction is to try to remove, and it will not go. But with this, regardless of anybody, how strong, powerful, or it is, if you hold the wrist, this is the simplest way to break through. Come now. Shoot that. This is a single hand grab. When someone is being grabbed, this technique, you use the tongue. If you continue to do like this, it will not escape. Pressing through the tongue, no matter how strong that person is, it will remove. No matter what, it is not going to go. It will remove. That is number one. Number two, she has quick one. Here, in the case of double hand grab, when you have been grabbed, he's using his two hands.
what is doing is, of course, with this hand, you take it out. Nobody can grab.
No matter how big or small, we have tried this technique over and over, and it works. Nobody, because we use biomechanisms, the mechanic of the body. There is a way we are created. When your body is being manipulated in a particular direction, no matter how strong you are, you will come down. That is that. Now go back to your line. Demo two. See that approach. Sorry. Come now. Now see that. He is not going to grab. In this situation, when the double hand is grabbed,
Pattern is supposed to drag here. Drag. If you are doing like this, it's going to drag. But when you see it's going to drag, bring it out.
it is very, very simple and effective. You try, it is very, very simple and effective. See that? Now, demo for approach. Now, go back. On bed grab. See that? Bed grab. Now, again. Now, stop. This is a correction because we observe that this is a common practice between our enforcement systems. Belt grab. But there are intricacies to belt grabbing. Instead, we recommend you use anchor in case of a physical resisting suspect. But this is the mistake. If you are grabbing the belt, this is an officer, while this is the suspect. He is grabbing, but consciously he has put himself in a position of disadvantage. And we are going to show what to do and what not to do. Now, continue. Now, the proper way. Yes. The difference between these, the difference between these is when you drag, it's okay. When you drag with the belt, the mistake is you don't leave gap. Because when you leave gap, it causes of struggling. See, hand is twisted already. So the proper recommendation, if at all you want to grab, is to close the gap and move in ahead. That is number 2. Now the last demo, now come on. The last demo, come on. Fast. This is Jaya. Come now. To me. This is a situation of strangulation or Shedra. Don't forget, we say as a law enforcement officer, you are not supposed to be seen throwing punches. But in some situations, attack comes and you have to act professionally. What if in course of enforcement, somebody is trying to choke? You are not supposed to punch. This hand places at the canal. Choke. That will release the choke. Again, rather instead of punching, doing this, camera will roll and that is human rights. Because anytime you are enforcing, you are not facing only the suspect. The public is there, the bloggers, the human rights will come into play. But when someone is trying to choke, and I go this way, I have not breached any human rights. I've only defended myself. Now before we go, the last demo now. Go on, check it out. Jump. That was professionalism displayed. Self-defense is permissible in law. Self-defense is permissible. We have seen a situation where civilians bring our officers down and show, as an officer, you're not showing civilian handicap from the floor, and an officer, after being beaten. But if you are trained, you should show your ID card while the civilian is on the floor. Defense. While the self-defense showcase was going on, we had the arrival of our neighbor. The DPO two senior officers who shall be giving goodwill message. I'd like to also invite the representative of the Department of State Services, Director Tayo, that I would like to please give us a goodwill message. Thank you very much.
No mercy. But push last part. Last part. I don't know how you want to start hold me ago. Bono ba egbe mo ti ṣe live látàárọ̀. iPhone máa ń gbóná already so ohun tó wà kò lè dàbí.
I sat down with one of your trainers. And what he said was that this was done in 3 days. And I can imagine if you are given 3 days.
Ẹni mo ti mọ̀ ló yẹ kí n stop live yẹn ti pẹ́ stop live yẹn ti pẹ́ but if I miss anything
I
you
want to
stop.
let us know. We should try to operate within the law, within the confines of the law. We shouldn't go outside what we are not expected to do. Don't let us forget that all of us here have our brothers and sisters,
demonstration.
mothers, uncles, as civilians, so whatever we are doing, just remember that we have our brothers, our uncles, our brothers, sisters out there that are not even this training that we are undergoing or we have trained on. So this moment, I want to thank you, appreciate you for your time and your dedication to this state and the entire country at large. May God help us all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the advice. We shall make the best use of it. I'd like to, before I invite the second police officer, I'd like to introduce
last one
the director
gbogbo àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn wà
Ministry of
kò tí ì ṣe kankan bẹ̀rẹ̀ alẹ́ tí ń ṣe lọ everything ti record last party tán ti àwọn àtẹ̀wọ́ yẹn ti lára mọ́lẹ̀ lọ sílẹ̀ ó record yẹn ló kọ́ record fúkọ̀ gbé wálẹ̀
last
party gbogbo ẹ̀yìn ṣe grab gbogbo ẹ̀
Ministry of Justice. I'd like to now invite the representative of the Commander 9 Brigade to please give us his goodwill message on behalf of the Commander, Lieutenant Colonel A. Thank you, sir.
òun ló jẹ́ kíkó nìyẹn gbóná kí n kọ́ ìgbà tá àwọn ọlọ́dún máa ṣe live lọ live yẹn TikTok
Please permit me to stand on the
Show camera.
àjíjà
DG Letty, on behalf of my commander,
ṣàyàn tó ṣe yẹn ní gbọ̀n láàbù.
I wish to congratulate you for a successful job done to turn out these fine options to enhance the security architecture of our dear Lagos State. And to the graduates, I also wish to congratulate you for going through rigorous training in order to ensure that our state, the state of excellence, continue to be the state of excellence. And my commander has given his word that as we have been collaborating to ensure the safety and security of lives of us in Lagos State, we will continue to support so that we turn out a very, very good and cordial working relationship as well as we do. Once again, I congratulate you all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that advice. We take the best use of it. The next is, before we finally bring this program to an end, NETI has a practice, traditions of rewarding outstanding performance. Some officers during the training perform outstandingly, and as part of our custom and tradition, we will be rewarding them. We have 17 officers that will be given a lot of commendation here, and some agencies as well. Out of the 7 agencies we have in Lagos State, 4 agencies perform most outstandingly. So I'd like to start with the individuals award. Please, I will call all the names. You march out and file in front of the podium here, so I will make it very fast. The names of the individual: Yaturo Taiwo Alolu Wako. I have Ajayi Olabisi Latifat. If you are in the rank, you have to march out and file off a single. Abdulganiru Abdul Salam, Abdulganiru Abdul Salam, Daniel Bukola, Daniel Bukola, Idris Sanusi, Eden Blessings Oluwatife, Afere Glory Temitope, Abdulrazak Oluwatosin Temitope, Jesus Tafa Abiola, Osi, Oshibowale Oluwatosin Abolaji, Ajani John Toluwalope, Edwin Idris Adedeji, Adiosun Muturayo, Adekoya Adebowale Murtala, Idris Udubiro Olayinka. So thank you very much. Please hand over the award to the DG. The Director General shall present that to them. After this individual reward, we shall then go to the leaders.
I think so long quick. Man, look here, man. Okay.
Thank you.
Aku kamera man.
Ojú ọlọ́pàá mi kí máa ṣe máa ṣe fún yẹn.
Sójà pọ̀ rí ìyàwó. Láti ẹjọ́ tí yìí, máa wọ ìgbógbó ẹgbẹ́ tí ìjókòó. Look here. Turn it. Okay.
All right, the agencies award now, when that is completed.
Look up. Para. É chorar aí. Okay, look here. Thank you. Hey, look here.
Ṣẹ́gun ìrora pariwo gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà ló wọnú kámẹ́rà.
If you have received your reward, you may wish to reward and award. Please go back to your positions. Thank you. Now for the agency's award, I'd like to humbly invite the Director of Logistics of LASPA to please join the DG in presenting this award to the agencies. They will go to announce it. It's not the Director of Logistics of LASPA will join the DG to present that award to the deserving agencies.
Please, let's move back. Let's move back. Please, let's go back. Okay. Take care.
This certificate of merit is presented to LASPA, Lagos State Parking Authority, in recognition of the agency's responsiveness to training activities and being the most outstanding agency in area process competition during LETI 2025 annual mandatory for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. Congratulations.
Okay. Yeah, look here. Look here.
So the DG will remain there. She will be assisted by the next person I'm going to call to present the next award. I'd like to humbly invite the Ranger of LASPA. The Ranger of LASPA to this, please present this.
Sir, officer.
This certificate of merit is presented to the Lagos State Environmental Corps, largest ROCAI, in recognition of the agency's responsiveness to training activities and being the most outstanding agency in football competition during LETI year 2025 annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. Congratulations.
Madam, look here. Okay. Mama.
The next award, may I request that the representative of the commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps should please help present this to the deserving agencies while the DG is still in this part.
On behalf of the DG, I present this at Lagos State Traffic Management last time in recognition of the agency responsibility of training activities and being the most outstanding agent in audio race competition during the year 2025 annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. Congratulations.
The next award will be presented by the representative of the 9th Brigade Commander to the deserving agencies.
Thank you.
On behalf of the DG LETI, I present this certificate of merit to Lagos State Airport Inspection Service in recognition of the agency's responsibility to training activities and being the most outstanding agency in leadership, trade, and discipline during LETI year 2025 annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State.
Okay, look at
the next award will be presented by the representative of the BSG Commander, Base Service of Nigerian Air Force.
Thank you.
Presenting this certificate of merit to the Central Business District in recognition of the agency's responsiveness to training activities, also being the most well-behaved, disciplined, and responsible agencies during the LETI year 2025 annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. Congratulations.
Okay. Man, look up. Thank you.
Okay, the next award will be presented by the Provost Marshal of National. Usually call her Auntie Berry. Auntie Debbie, I'm meant to see. Auntie Debbie.
Certificate of merit is presented to Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps in recognition of the agency's responsiveness to training activities and being the most outstanding agencies in thought of war competition during LETI year 2025 annual mandatory training for law enforcement with officers.
The next award will be presented by Dr. Yetunde Adebayo. Hi, yeah, to the next deserving leaders. Thank you, ma'am. The last lap of the award presentation is
in recognition of the agency's responsiveness to training activities, also being the most well-behaved, disciplined, and responsible agency during letting the thank the training for law enforcement officers in the state. Congratulations.
the last lap of the award and the most deserving one. There are, in fact, all the competitions that took place at the mandatory training 2025 was among the 7 agencies. And these four reward, I only invite the governor, sir, who will be doing, yes, we'll be joining the DG, yes, to do this. The third runner up, okay, yes, to announce that, yes, the agency name is there. And the third runner in all the activities that took place at Lexit. These are the 4 deserving agencies. Thank you.
This certificate of commendation I proudly presented to Kai. Okay, having participated in the year 2024-25 military annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. This is to certify that Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps can perform creditably well. It is hereby adjudged as the God runner-up. Congratulations.
All right, the carrying is here to receive the award, Dr. Yetunde Adebayo.
Raise it up. Raise it up. Okay, thank you.
Certificate of commendation proudly presented to Lagos State Parking Authority last month. Having participated in the year 2025 Lexit annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. This is to certify the Lagos State Parking Authority last month performed creditably well. It is hereby adjudged as the second runner-up.
This is the first time we participated in mandatory training of the institute, and they performed creditably well, overtaking the agency business in Lexit.
Sir, move
Congratulations.
closer. Move closer, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
certificates of recommendation proudly presented to the Lagos State Traffic Management Agency, having participated in the year 2025 elective annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. This is to certify that the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, performed creditably well and is hereby acknowledged as the first runner-up. Congratulations.
And the last award, which is the most outstanding agency during the year 2025 training, shall then be presented. After that, Parade Commander will march the parade in review order. As we take the governor's speech.
Certificates of commendation proudly presented to the Lagos Neighborhood Service or LNSA, having participated in the 2025 elective annual mandatory training for law enforcement officers in Lagos State. This is to certify that Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps LNSA performed creditably well and is hereby adjudged as the most outstanding agency that came first and achieved the first position when we just concluded training. Congratulations.
All right, congratulations. Immediately after this award, the governor shall be given a speech. The governor will mount the podium, sir. Your Excellencies, the governor, Mr. Governor, will mount this podium for his speech. But before then, of course, the parade will march past in review order. The parade commander is ready now, and the color battle, the band are also ready. Mr. Governor shall mount the podium now, sir, for his speech.
We advance in review order! By the center! Quick march!
That is the review order. That is the review order. Now take the speech of Mr. Governor, represented by the Commissioner for Establishment Training, Mr. Falabi Tayo. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Ministry of Justice, Lagos State Government, ably represented by the PS and that's Mr. Oyenuga, who is also ably represented by some of his people in the ministry. The Director General Lensin, Mrs. Abiola Adeyinka, just knowing that the wife of our favorable MC and Nigeria's #1 stand-up comedian, Benga Adeyinka the first. So I'm happy to know these people. Thank you very much. The commander of the 9th Brigade, represented by Lieutenant Colonel A. Akinleye, Director, State Services, Director Daramola, Commander, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, and Deputy Corps Commander, Mr. Fola Omni, DPO Musafejo Police Station, Mrs. Rita Adiga, Head of agencies here present, we have been we should have many of them here join their colleagues. Training facilitators who train these corps personnel today, gentlemen of press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me first congratulate all participants in today's personal and having gone through the ranks and together with the permanent secretary which having evaluated decisions in all the displayed activities today, I hereby score 98% from the government. I will now vote for the speech of our dear Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Olu Self-defense. Today, we gather to celebrate a remarkable achievement, that is, your successful transition from rigorous training to the noble duty of serving and protecting the people of Lagos State. This is not merely a ceremonial milestone. It's a commitment, a responsibility, and a calling. Let me also congratulate each of you. Your discipline, resilience, and dedication throughout training have prepared you for the challenges ahead. You are now entrusted with the authority of the state, the trust that carries both privilege and profound responsibility. As law enforcement officers, you are more than enforcers of rules. You are custodians of peace, symbols of integrity, and champions of justice. The way you conduct yourselves will define public confidence in government and set the standards for others to follow. Lagos State is vibrant, dynamic, and full of opportunities. It is also a city with complex demands on law enforcement. You will face situations that test your judgment, courage, and commitment. I therefore urge you to approach every challenge with firmness, fairness, and compassion. Let the Lord guide you, let integrity define you, and let respect for human rights shape every action you take. I assure you that this administration stands firmly behind you. Your welfare, training, and professional development remain a priority. We will continue to invest in modern equipment, institutional support, and continuous learning to ensure that you are fully prepared for the responsibilities you now assume. No officer of Lagos State will face duty without the tools, training, and support necessary to succeed. To the families and loved ones who have supported these officers, we owe a debt of gratitude. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and prayers have been critical to their success, and we celebrate you today as well. Officers of the year 2025, as you step into active service, remember this: your work shapes in society, trust, and future of our communities. Carry yourself with honor, serve with courage, and let your integrity be the measure of your service. The people of Lagos State are counting on you, and I have every confidence that you will rise to the challenge. Go forward and make your mark. Let your service inspire, protect, and define excellence in law enforcement. May your career be fulfilling and may Lagos State flourish under your control. Thank you very much. Excellence.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. I believe we can do better by once again clapping our hands and jamming our hands together for Mr. Governor, Mr. Olu Self-defense. Thank you very much for the speech. We appreciate this. Mr. Governor, the three athlete chair by the law enforcement family.
We give 3 athlete chairs to the receiving officer, Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olu Self-defense. We remove addresses, remove addresses. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Gentlemen, louder. Hip, hip, hip. Right. Replace addresses.
The commander will ask for the permission of Mr. Governor to match out the color and the rest of the parade.
Sir, at the completion of your address, sir, may I have your permission to march up the press, sir? Thank you, sir.
Now that the permission has been granted by Mr. Governor, may I request that Mr. Governor take a seat. Mr. Governor can take a seat now. Thank you very much, sir. While the parade is standing down, we'll be taking the closing remarks now and vote of thanks. I humbly invite the Director of Agri and Human Resources.
That is
Bola Ajimuda for the closing remarks. Parade stand down. After the closing remarks and the vote of thanks, the parade shall march out accordingly.
Mr. Governor, the Governor of Lagos State, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Establishment and Training, Mr. Afolabi Ayotayo, DG Leti, Mrs. Abiola Adeyinka, all other protocols duly observed. The management and staff of Lagos State Law Enforcement Training Institute and the entire graduating law enforcement officer of the state, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State and the Deputy Governor for their unwavering support and commitment to the strengthening of law enforcement in the state. Your visionary leadership has made this training and development program a reality, and we are truly grateful. We also thank all dignitaries, senior officials, and invited guests who honored us with their presence. Your encouragement and participation added immense value to this occasion and reaffirm our importance of continuous capacity building in the state security. To our trainers, coordinators, and facilitators, we deeply appreciate your dedication and expertise. Your efforts have equipped us with the skill, discipline, and mindset needed to serve with excellence and integrity. Finally, to the graduating officers, congratulations. Let us achieve this mark and renew commitment to professionalism, service, and the safety of our great state. Together, we move forward with pride and purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. The parade will march out now. May I request that after the parade march out, there will be group pictures by all our invited guests to General and Mr. Governor the moment the parade march out. We have a red carpet behind the parade where that will be observed. Thank you.
To the flag, we stand salute!
May I humbly request that when we call about you and marching out, we should please stand up to honor our nation and our dear state. Thank you. And then rise to honor our nation and our dear state. Wearing flags of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Lagos State, the law enforcement families of the state, are standing to honor our nation and our dear state. Thank you, we may take our seat now as we follow our out. Thank you very much for honoring the nation. God bless Nigeria and God bless Lagos State.
Shout it! House! Twice! Report!
Thank you very much, the parade commander. The parade is now handed over to the two ISIS, which are the march out of the parade in Olu Road. Thank you.
Good! Good! Hot! Red! Green back in front of the wall! We want a full punch!
Superintendent Okola Olamide worked with the Vehicle Inspection Service of Lagos State. The parade we are witnessing now, the marching out, symbolizes synergy between the several agencies of the law enforcement family in Lagos State. The collaboration, the harmony that is being witnessed there, it's a result of intense collaborating effort, rehearsals, dedication to the actors of the uniform service as well. The parade wise is receiving his own salute. We have the VIS, the LASMA, the KYLS, the CBD, the LNSC, LASMA, and CBD. Several agencies of the state coming together as one big family. Lagos is proud of you.
kú àtàrọ̀.
God bless you. God bless you, everyone. God bless you.